All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Dive into Real Estate Investing for Newbies podcast. I have another great guest, Tyler Fenn with RedX. And I have used RedX. And as you all know, we are actually in the marketing business. We're not in the real estate business per se. We don't have leads coming in, then our business is technically dead. So I have Tyler here, and Tyler has been with RedX for several years. He has helped several real estate agents, several real estate investors. And welcome to the show, Tyler.
Hey, happy to be here, Cecil. Thank you.
Tyler, did I say your last name correct? I'm sorry if I
No, that's right. Tyler Fenn. Yep.
Okay. All right. So Tyler, tell us a little bit about, I know you've been with RedX for a while. Tell us how long you've been with RedX and how, as far as, are you doing any real estate also because I think you were one of the top sales director.
Yep. So I've been here at RedX. It'll be 13 years next month. So I've been here a really long time. Started here just as a sales guy and worked my way up. I now run all of the sales channels for RedX. And it's been a long time since I've sold RedX as a sales guy, and so not only do I manage the sales team, but I manage website. I'm involved in the marketing department quite a bit, and as part of the leadership team, leading the company as a whole. So it's been a wonderful 13 years, and I hope there's a lot more to come.
Man, that's awesome. So tell us a little bit, what is RedX, like for my audience who don't know?
Yeah, absolutely. So RedX is it's a tool that provides both the leads and the tools for a prospecting real estate professional or investor. And we provide a number of different lead types, and then we provide, like I said, a number of different tools along with those. So I'll break that down for you here in just a little bit, Cecil. But essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to provide and create opportunities for people, whether you're a real estate agent or a real estate investor. We're trying to create opportunities for you to connect with people that will help you ultimately fulfill the end goal. So if you're a real estate professional, you're looking for listings, we're helping you with that. If you're a real estate investor, we're trying to connect you with people who may be interested in selling properties, or properties that might be in pre-foreclosure, or whatever the case may be. We're trying to connect with those next investment properties that you're looking for.
Right. That's awesome. And I think you have a little presentation showing us, because just like you said with the leads, so y'all provide pre-foreclosures, absentee, expired listings. So y'all have a whole bunch of resources included.
Essentially, we're looking at the information, and then right here, these are these action items, right? Do I want to call these people? Do I want to mail to them? Or is there some other action that I want to take? And even our mail merge system is pretty cool, where I can select a group of properties. Maybe I want to grab this whole list, and I'm going to drop these into a templated postcard or email or letter, or I could even print labels and envelopes. So if you're doing direct mail, this is a super simple way to do it. And all you got to do is create the template one time, and then it'll merge in owner names and addresses and property info that you have. Super simple to use. And so essentially what this allows me to do is have my leads and then track the work that I have with each of these. So if I'm in here looking at this particular property, and I reach out to this person, well, I know I've contacted them. Maybe I've got a follow-up phone call scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to go in and have that information there. Here's the phone number that I'm working with. I can leave notes for that call. And tomorrow it's going to pop up and remind me that, hey, you got to follow up with Andrew Whittle again at this phone number, because he might be interested in selling a group of properties that he has, or he's interested in wholesaling a section of a city block for me, or whatever. And so, but as you move through, right, well, now this is a successful lead, right? I've got it, and I've got it sold. And so it's easy for you to kind of track the pipeline, so to speak, of these leads as you move them from contact down to, hey, this is an investment property that I've got in my inventory, and it's one of the doors that I'm counting. It'll track how many times you call these people. As you go through and make phone calls, I can say, well, you know what, I called this phone number. I left a voice message, right? And it automatically counts and ticks that up there. Every time I mail out to somebody, it's going to keep track of that. Every time I email to somebody, it's going to keep track of that. Essentially, all that information is there for me. So it's really, really cool to have this information and have it available to me. So it's incredibly simple. If you're using the dialer on top of that, which I'm not going to demo the dialer because then it's calling actual phone numbers while we're here. But essentially, it's a telephone solution that's going to help me to call these people faster. You know, if I'm dialing by hand, Cecil, I can make somewhere between 15 and 25 calls in an hour. If I'm dialing using my system, as I mentioned earlier, I can make sometimes upwards of 150 calls in an hour. I mean, if I'm being that efficient with a group of properties that I'm calling on looking to invest in, man, I can really crank up the contacts that I make and increase the amount of conversations that I'm having and increase the likelihood that I'm getting properties.